Hey, so in a previous video I showed you guys how I use the local notice to mariners to to help do some passage planning. And I mentioned that when I see something that I'm concerned about that I'll go ahead and get it put on my chart. So I want to show you how I do that. So we're getting ready to go down here to Sapelo Sound. And I was taking a look at our route and trying to decide how we're going to come in. Our plan is we're going to anchor right in this area down here. So when I go up here to the local notice to mariners, I'm looking at that general area. I start checking out some of these items. There's a buoy off station and stuff. But when I find something that I want to add to my chart, like here's a temporary buoy for a wreck. So let's go ahead and get that added to the chart. So in these local notice to mariners, they give you the decimal latitude and longitude, which is what you have to put in a GPX file. But as you can see, there's not much precision here. So I prefer to use this assigned latitude and longitude. The problem is to import that, if you want it in a GPX file, you actually have to convert that first to decimal. So what I did is I wrote this little utility in Python, and I can go ahead and paste it here, latitude and longitude, and then I grab the name that I want to show up on the chart. Alright, so because I didn't enter it in the correct format for a GPX file, it warns me that it appears to be in degrees, minutes, and seconds, and it asks if you want to convert it. And I say yes. It does the same thing for the longitude. I say yes. And then it prompts me where to save it. So I'm going to save it down here in this directory, which I just got done making. And I usually name them with the same name. So I saved it. Okay, so it created it. So now I go through and I create all of those GPX files for anything I want charted on the chart. And then when I'm done, you just go up to that GPX file that it created. And this will be slightly different for different applications and different operating systems. But in my case, I simply right click on it. I say open with Orca. It imported it, and you can see it popped up right here. So I can zoom in and I can see that there's a temporary buoy located right next to a wreck. So I probably really didn't even need to do this. I would have avoided the wreck on the chart, but at least now I know there is supposed to be a lighted buoy there. So why did I bother to make a utility to do this? I could have just gone into Orca and added a spot. Well, I also like to add it to my other applications like Navionics. So now I have a GPX file. I can import that into whatever application I want to import it to. I made that application. It's just a Python script. It's available to anyone. You can go ahead and go download it if you visit our website, which is svburnttoast.com. If you go to that website, you scroll down, you can see the downloads page. And there's the GPX Creator right here. There's instructions in here on where to download it from and how to install it. But that's it. Thank you.